and welcome to Casual TV. Now, there is certainly no shortage of macadamians walking around in these streets every day. Folks, we have to be careful, we have to be vigilant about the people that are walking around in our communities, and if we're seeing some weird shit, we can't be afraid to pick up the phone and call the authorities and let them know, look, this person is acting strangely. So let's check out this video and I'll come back and tell you how I feel about it. And press play.
From outdoors, the small, dingy house gave no hint of the potential horrors within. Downstairs, a homemade dungeon with soundproof walls, a cage with a small mattress, a metal table with restraint loops, and a homemade coffin painted blue inside with a set of speakers.
How big is this coffin?
An adult could not fit inside it.
So child size?
Child size.
As a supervisor with Homeland Security investigations, John McKinnon thought he'd seen it all, until that dungeon and a locker filled with meat.
We tested the meat. It was livestock. It was not human meat.
But were you worried?
We're very concerned.
Concerned because his court documents now show the man who lived there, Jeffrey Portway, had nearly 20,000 images of child pornography and was online talking about sexually torturing, killing, and cannibalizing a child. Portway allegedly told one of his online chat conspirators, quote, "I have no minimum age. I would eat a newborn." Officials say child cannibalism is a subset of the larger world of child exploitation plaguing the internet.
Is this just the tip of the iceberg? You've arrested 50 people now.
It is the tip of the iceberg.
Bruce Foucault heads the Boston team that uncovered an international child exploitation ring that ultimately led to Portway. He says pictures are getting more and more brutal as online demand for fresh faces and images has exploded.
It's like trading baseball cards, only they're trading top-of-the-line child pornography production.
One of those pictures was of a 2-year-old boy holding a stuffed bunny.
Describe the look on that little boy's face that you saw.
He's terrified. He looks like he's in agony.
Federal agents blurred the child, but you can see his small fingers clutching the toy. Using clues from the original photo, forensic analysis, and basic detective work, the Boston HSI team tracked the child to the Netherlands.
A lot of these suspects will try to mask their identity by blurring out things like wedding rings, fingertips, watches.
Within hours, a daycare worker was arrested and charged with abusing nearly 90 children in his care. He was found guilty. A search of his computer led investigators to more pictures and more leads. To date, almost 170 children have been rescued in 11 countries as a result of the operation. A significant number, but still just a drop in the ocean. As for Portway, who pleaded guilty to various child pornography charges, his lawyer says child cannibalism was just a fantasy and that there's no evidence he ever harmed a child. But between the chats and the dungeon, prosecutors believe he was close to acting on his fantasy.
So, in a sense, this gentleman had a plan to murder and eat children. Think about that. Out of all the shit this fat motherfucker could have did with his life, he wanted to murder and eat innocent children. That tells you the mental state of our country, folks. If you don't believe that macadamians are walking around in our everyday society right along next to us, then you might be a macadamian just yourself. This could have been your neighbor. This could have been the dude who's up the street from you. He's on the internet with child porn. He's got all types of creepy shit going on in his basement. And luckily the authorities found out. Remember about 3 to 6 months ago, Ariel Castro was found out? And we found out that he had 3 little girls in his basement or locked up in confinement for about, what, 14 years? This could have been another situation. And I'm telling you, we are finding these people popping up every day. They're popping up in these little small quiet towns which you would never even know that they're there. Towns where people don't even lock their doors, have maniacs, just crazy lunatic macadamia motherfuckers walking around planning to eat your kids, planning to be cannibals. And you turn your back on your small child for 1 second. Maybe you put the child in the car and you ran back in the house to grab something. You come back out and your child has disappeared. So to end this video, listen. If you see some crazy shit going on, don't be afraid to pick up the phone. Fuck being a snitch. Because if someone was a snitch against Ariel Castro, these girls might have not have lost 10 years of their life. And that's all I got to say about that. Have a great day. Yo, get your real versus real and other Casuwell t-shirts only at Casuwell.com. That's Casuwell.com. Once again, that's Casuwell.com. Oh yeah, and for my haters, please
shut the fuck up, 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 shut the fuck up.